There's quite a lot of chatter in the United States about a convoy from, all over to Washington, D.C. I see a lot of issues with this, and let's see what the problems might be and maybe if they could fix them before they get started. Hello, and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark, your conga line host. Now, there's going to be several people trying to put together convoys here. Let's see some issues. Number one is drivers don't seem to have a lot of money to be able to do this kind of stuff. Example, right? It's going to snow here, and so there are people that are waiting for my trailer to take it on beyond Lafayette, okay? So I let the driver know, hey, during this snow, I don't know if I'll make it back, and I don't even know if I'll be leaving, so you may want to check before you come in. And I said, I'll send you a message to let you know what's going on as we get closer to this. So we immediately get a message back, oh, you can't do that. I can't take the day off. I need to make the money for the day. Now, that's a problem for the convoy. People can't take one single day off as a company driver to do anything. Boy, how are people going to drive all the way across the country, taking off a week or more, or whatever it is, to do this? So that's going to limit some people. Certainly company drivers won't even be allowed to do it. I don't think any company's going to let their truck be part of this, so it's going to have to be owner-operators. Maybe company drivers can come in their car, but I don't see any company trucks participating. Another problem is drivers just aren't that fired up about it. So here's the thing. Drivers for years and years, decades, will work for free, no charge. They won't get paid anything. Does that stop people from coming in? No. Drivers get poor treatment by shippers, receivers, their companies. Does that get people fired up? No. So is something like this, where people are supposed to drive across the country for this, going to change everything and get all the drivers fired up? I just don't think so. I don't know. We'll see how it goes as it gets closer, but I don't know if that's going to fire up enough drivers to get anything happening across the country. Drivers talk a good game, but when it comes down to doing something like this, taking action, there's a lot less people willing to do it. Also, there's a lot of groups from all over, starting from here, there, everywhere, and each have a different platform, a different thing that they want. That's a real problem. Maybe if everybody said, hey, show up here at one place at one time, maybe DC or something, on this date, you might get some people. But having all these different kind of things, that's a real issue. I think one of the biggest problems for this is going to be something that largely the mega carriers, but others also have been doing for decades now. Visa Solutions said not that long ago that inquiries for their services are up huge amount, year over year and stuff like that. What they do is bring people in from other countries to work here, get them a visa, allow them to work in the United States. That's what this place does. Trucking companies love this. Why? Because these people aren't going to quit. They're not going to make problems. You don't have to pay as much. Even though it says, oh, it's the going rate, it's not as much, because we have a couple of people on a visa from overseas that work in the office. And I talked to the one guy, he has a master's degree and makes about $800 a week. So, and I said, well, why don't you go work somewhere else? He's like, well, I can't. I have to be sponsored. If I don't have a job in 30 days, I'm booted out of the country. It'd be the same for drivers. And carriers know that. That's why they've used these companies to do this. They get a workforce that will shut the heck up, bend over and take it, right? And they have no choice, because they'll be not just booted out of work, but possibly booted out of the entire country if they quit or complain and get fired. And that's what we've allowed to build up over the years. So we have a workforce of people, many of whom can't do anything, and many of whom won't do anything because they've been tolerating bad behavior way beyond this for many years. Will this get going anywhere? Who knows? It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. But we have a large part of the workforce. Company drivers just can't participate. And some of them apparently can't even take a day off of work if the weather's terrible. And owner-operators, how many owner-operators really can take off work, go to California, drive all the way across the country, and then sit there for however long it takes to satisfy whatever it is that they want? Not that many. Not that many. That's why I don't know where this is going, but I'll be following it, and I'll keep you updated right here. All right? So thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with another Trucking Answers.